Well, next up, we've got one of my favorite segments, which is the Designer on the Spot segment. I'm going to bring up my friend, who's now my friend, Kelly Criswell, because we've done this before together. And this is the segment where what I try to do is I try to make things uncomfortable for Kelly. And I grab a package. And no, this is where we just talk about packages. Kelly, quick intro on you and what the GRO agency can do for someone.
Yeah, I'm the Chief Creative Officer at the GRO agency. I'm Kelly Criswell, and we do, we're a branding and packaging design agency. We're based in LA. We have an office in New York. And we specialize in food and beverage packaging and design.
All right, well, let's get to it and let's start talking about some of these packages. Hopefully our producer Jessica's ready to go. And if you rubbed a lamp and you had 3 wishes, what would you do? What would you wish for?
Obviously, all 3 wishes would be for cereal.
What do you think of this package?
You know what? I like it. I have no idea what it is at first, but I like that.
Well, it is in a cereal box, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I like about it is that. So what does 3 wishes mean? I don't know,
but
I really want to investigate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's got energy, it's got excitement. Definitely grain-free cereal is on trend. I think it's fun and cool, and it's got energy. What I like about packaging like this is that it makes me wonder, and I have to investigate more, and then I read the back, and I say, oh, look at all this great stuff.
I think in a category that's established like cereal, you can take a chance or two, and what I like about this is that they've gone for more protein, less sugar, 0 grains, and made that heroic.
Yeah.
Like, grain-free cereal, okay, that's been done, you know?
Right, but I see there's a big line waiting to try this in there, and I didn't even get to try
experience.
it yet,
All right, well,
so
maybe we'll bust this open. We'll just garbage mouth this, but
let's do it.
We're going to go on to our next one, which is Petos, and these guys have done a rebrand. We talked about them before, Kelly.
I was going to say, didn't they used to have the tiger?
They did.
They had the tiger.
They went away from that.
What happened to the tiger?
Well, I think the Cheetos people
got mad.
Didn't like the tiger, yeah.
I liked the tiger better because it really had some personality and had some interest.
Is this hurting them, though?
Well, I didn't recognize it. I recognized the name because it's very recognizable. But Petos, I mean, what does that even mean? Right now, it just kind of looks like a conventional snack, and it doesn't say anything about what it's made of or little tiny
I wonder if they're zigging while others are zagging and saying, hey, let's trick people who are looking for something that's not a better-for-you snack into think, because this does look a lot more conventional. By the way, it tastes like a conventional snack, too.
I know.
It's
and
really
I
good.
really like these.
It's really good.
Yeah. We have these at the office, actually.
Speaking of things you really like, let's put Smart Sweets in front of you.
Oh, my God. This is one of my favorite brands. So you knew that? Did you know that?
I did. It's next
How'd
level.
You know?
I don't know. It's mind-melding.
Do you see me stocking them at Expo? Yeah, I mean, I love the colors. I love everything about this brand. It's smart, you guys. It's smart. It's good branding, and it looks healthier. But it still looks like candy. It's super fun. I love this
I think it's a great, and also
my kids love this brand.
What's inside, mine too. Whatever's inside that it's next level.
Yeah, totally.
Let's go on to D's Nuts, the Karma turmeric cashews. Have you seen those?
You know what? I met this founder yesterday, and I haven't tried these yet, and I'm really intrigued. So
I'll tell you something about those. I handed those to John Craven because he loves turmeric, and even he liked them. I like them. I think they're really
turmeric.
good. He's a discerning guy.
This is nice. I think they should focus. So because I spoke to her, I know what this product is. It's a wrapped cashew. What is a wrapped cashew?
Right, exactly.
So I think there needs to be a little more about that, because apparently it makes it really crunchy and gives you like a nice texture and mouthfeel. I'd really like to see that on the package.
It's a tad surprising in the taste because you're not expecting the wrapped cashew, but once you get into it, you're like, wow. And the turmeric flavor is good too. I love the way it pops. You can have that one for. I love the way that the messaging or the branding pops on it too, and I mean, the
color's great. It definitely says turmeric.
They could chat it up with you a little bit. Yeah. What about the new no, they're not Pringles. That's the Good Crisp company.
Yeah, these guys did a good job in their rebrand, because they still maintained the core of the brand, but I was never a big fan of their kind of brown paper tube.
Right, me neither.
it just didn't look delicious, right? And this is actually quite delicious. It's fun. It's got a good vibe.
How about the flavor call-outs? They're perfect now.
Oh, totally.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
and
totally.
then, like you said, the personality, the sunshine, the good crisp company. It looks good now.
It's a real quick read. I love
Before
this.
it was like the good crisp company.
Or like maybe the cardboard crisp company, right?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't look like it's gonna
now
taste
it's like good crisp.
Yeah, totally.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one I like. What do you think of that? The old Live bar.
Ooh.
Or is it the Live bar? What is it?
I don't know. Does it matter?
I don't know.
We had
Does
this
it?
discussion earlier about Teva and Teva.
Teva
right?
and Teva, right?
You know what? I've not seen this yet.
It's actually Teva, but they say if you say Teva, it's fine because you're buying our products.
Well, because the consumers always.
They are the ones who.
They're the ones who
they
own
the brand at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you think of this Live bar?
I don't know. Live bar, Live bar.
It's
you know,
Live.
this does not excite me. I have not seen this, nor have I tried it. I do like that they have a compostable wrapper, but in terms of the branding and the packaging, I'm not super excited by it. It doesn't look like it'll taste good. It looks like it'll taste healthy. I'm sure it is healthy.
It is, and also like the other packages that go with it, it's a rainbow of packages, and they're pretty good flavor call-outs.
Okay.
And so it's not the most exciting package to me either, but if you can get somebody inside it.
Color.
I brought you this one on purpose.
I do like the illustrations of the ingredients really quickly on the front. It's good. It's a good story.
Okay, let's talk about Wodo.
Wodo. I spoke with her yesterday too. I love the name. Wodo is awesome. And because I spoke with her yesterday, I kind of know some of the struggles they're having with their packaging. But it doesn't immediately say natural, which honestly is okay unless you're being perceived as unhealthy and you're a healthy treat. So it's a great product itself. I think they could do some tweaks. I love Whoa. I think it's really fun. It's memorable. It's easy to say.
I want cookie dough to be bigger. It should be more heroic. Like the Whoa is the hero here, and it shouldn't. Whoa dough should not be the hero. Like cookie dough should be the hero to me.
Because cookie dough is delicious.
Okay, let's move on to the next one because cookie dough is delicious. It's going to pull you in. What about this one? This is Woke.
Yeah, I saw these guys in there. I haven't tried it yet.
Woke. I don't know what that means. Paige says that all the time, but I don't know what it means.
All the kids are saying.
Yeah, all the kids say it. Jessica probably does. She'll tell me later.
I don't understand how this bar is woke, but I do like kind of the vibe of it. It feels really, it feels super hip. I don't know what the heck it is.
Did you know it's a Fourth and Heart product?
Well, I can see that here, but
barely
I didn't know until just now.
Interesting, right?
And I like their stuff.
What about this?
Oh, yeah.
Amlu.
Amlu. I've never seen this before.
It's a nut butter.
Again, it doesn't excite me, but it doesn't do anything inherently wrong. It just kind of looks like any other nut butter to me.
It's nut butter in a pack, right?
Yeah, totally.
All right. I guess I didn't give Jessica one of those. Sorry about that, Jessica. Sorry, Brand Cam. Here it is. That's what we were just talking about. The next one's Right Rice.
Love it. I love Right Rice. It's great. It's great packaging. It's
demos the product really well, right?
It's clean and simple, and yet it still has a great brand vibe to it. In this little window, it's like a smile. I think it's great. They're doing a great job. It's so subtle. The little kernel of rice in the eye. It's really
definitely
nice.
rice.
It's definitely disruptive.
And I found the other nut butter. Sorry, Jess.
Oh, more nut butter.
Speaking of nut butter, let's go to this one.
Oh, hey.
Organia nut butter.
Yeah. What is different about this? Oh, cinnamon maple. Yeah, so when I see a package like this, I'm always curious about what it is, what's different about it, why should I buy this as opposed to the other nut butters out there. And, really small. It says made with argan oil. Maybe that's the thing. Argan. Argania.
It definitely
Argania.
looks like a nut butter.
It definitely does. I'm not entirely sure why argan butter is good or whatever. I think there should be a little more something about it to
You got to
pull
read
me
the story,
in.
right?
Yeah.
You have to read the story on the
And you're not
side.
going to read the story if you don't.
Not if you don't know what argan
package
is. So
and understand that.
Argan almond butter, cinnamon maple. Hopefully you like almond butter. Hopefully you like cinnamon and maple. Hopefully this pulls you in.
It sounds delicious, yeah.
Kelly Criswell, thank you so much for being on. How do people get in touch with you?
TheGrowAgency.com. You can look us up or, find us on BevNet or NOSH, and we're always here walking around.
Wonderful having you with us.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring that bell.